Hi, this is Dan again. I'm talking about today the 5 free countries which have limited home ownership. Now, free countries, I mean not communist or completely socialist countries. I'm going to give some examples and the reason why. Number 5, South Korea. Well, unlike North Korea, which I believe is probably 1% of ownership because of the totalitarian state, we're talking the good side, South Korea. Now, it has about 56% are renters. Surprising this. This has to do with high urbanization, especially the cities, Seoul, a lot of the other larger cities. I lived in Pohang, which definitely was a city right next to the ocean, or it had a lot with the industrial, the steel, and also Busan and Daegu, large urbanization. Also, Cheonsei system. Now, the Cheonsei system is very unique for Korea. Now, I'll try to explain it to you. Let's say you're renting an apartment, and it's $100,000 to rent that apartment, or excuse me, own the apartment. You're going to rent it from the landlord. You don't have to come up with, they're not going to charge you for each month rent. They're going to charge you a one-time huge deposit, usually let's say around 50% of the value. So if you have $50,000, which in America you probably want to buy a home, but here it doesn't sound like a bad idea. You give them the $50,000 and the landlord will invest it, and that is your rent. You don't have to pay them any more. They'll keep it as a deposit, and then when you move out in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you'll get the entire deposit back. It's very fascinating. Now the catch is the landlord will make money by investing that money in it. Now, if they don't pay you or somehow something happens to the money, I believe you have title rights to that property. You have to look into Korean title law. I'm not going to go there and don't have enough time for that. Number 4, Austria. Again, kind of a social housing sector where the government kind of gets involved. A lot of tenant protections in there. So a lot of times the renters, there's a lot of them. It's a result. The government's mostly incentivizing it to be a renter. Okay, number 3, Hong Kong, about 50%. Skyrocketing prices, the limited land, again, the government policies. Public rental system makes it affordable and more convenient to rent a lot of times, especially when the government's giving you incentives. Okay, number 2, Germany, guess it's around 50%. They have a robust rental economy right there. A lot of it has to do with the cultural preferences, the ability to be flexible and to move around. I guess a lot of this happened after World War II, where a lot of these displacement populations, the government had to be able to find housing for them in a very quick and short notice. Okay, and number 1 at around, was it 37%? Switzerland, with the strong rental market, the high property taxes. It's given a lot of incentives for people to rent. And I believe they also get some government incentives when it comes to their taxes. They're able to deduct, I think, a portion of their rental payments that they made to lower their tax base, which gives an incentive to rent. Well, if you can, please like and subscribe in the comment section below. Again, don't hate on me, just a man with a mullet and a dream. Thanks a lot. Peace out. Goodbye.